Kick by McManus is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert. A truly powerful.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 135 yards, big game.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1, you know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Torres. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On play action, Mariota. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw caught there by Willis. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of inside the 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. To throw on 2nd down. Torres throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Torres. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And here's Trenton Gill now. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing, Mariota able to find Willis. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Mariota on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and I think the Bears have recovered. They have. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Torres. Montgomery, another target and catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Torres. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Bears 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Willis. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Ioannidis able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota, and his throw is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He finds his man complete. It's Willis. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Torres. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Torres firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Torres. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Torres. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Dante Pettis. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw Mariota. The Sanders has got it complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Again, it's Mariota. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better.
Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota, and that is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. It's caught by Sanders. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
To throw is Mariota. And once again, this is Sanders. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
That's swung out wide to Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget it.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you, sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. A beautiful fake. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 38, Mariota over the middle here to Brown. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, Mariota. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From just shy of midfield, Mariota working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Mariota finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, down to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run with Sanders, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Going for it with Sanders, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Left side here to Sanders, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. He'll look to throw. Out to Knox, and he's got it along the sideline. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now back to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And I don't think he foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw.
To throw on 3rd down. Torres gets this one left side to Pettis. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Eagles to take over. You think back to last week, they dropped that game to the Detroit Lions. Now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here. Game.
Up the middle, a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Torres. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Torres. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Torres. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. We're down to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From the red zone now, Mariota. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Marcus Mariota, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Torres. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Torres. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. To throw on 3rd down. Torres. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Here's Mariota. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Torres. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Torres. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards that time. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Torres. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And out now come the Eagles. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Mariota. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. After the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Torres. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Then he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Milton Williams drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a 1st down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
On 4th down, Torres. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery, and he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from a yard out, and the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll begin by running the option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Another run here with Sanders, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So now the Bears down by 10. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Torres. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. He's got Smith-Schuster. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw again. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st down, Torres. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at